All right, so I watched Kite Man episode 4. I think this is probably my favorite episode of the season thus far. I feel like it was just pretty consistently entertaining throughout. I was into the story, I was into um, all the jokes and the situational humor and whatnot. Yeah, this one was just like super duper solid. So, it starts off with this pretty entertaining like furniture heist. At first, we don't know exactly what they're stealing, and then it's revealed to be furniture for their new apartment. Um, but yeah, I mean, it just gets really funny whenever Bane shows up and he's like, "Do do 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 do, Bane to the rescue." Yeah, it's Bane. The Harley Quinn Bane is just such a home run character, and the performance it just never gets old. So yeah, that whole heist situation is pretty entertaining. We actually get to see Kite Man be like pretty competent, I would argue. You know, he gets in there, he punches some guys, and he saves Golden Glider this time, which I think is kind of fun. So, so yeah, pretty cool. Um, then they get into the apartment, and we kind of learn that Golden Glider's past not not happy, right? It doesn't have a good upbringing, and of course, because Kite Man is a dumbass, that's it's a hurricane alert. Yes, I am gonna try and record and upload this before a hurricane comes through. Because guess what? Should I be more concerned with my safety? I mean, don't get me wrong, I have all the supplies and stuff that I need. I'm well stocked, but I care about getting content out to you, the viewers. Um, but no, yeah, Kite Man being kind of a dumbass, he's like, I'm going to go against the wishes of my girlfriend who doesn't want to talk about her past yet. I'm gonna go against her wishes, and I'm gonna try and investigate and see what's the deal. And you know what's funny? I didn't realize that Golden Glider was Captain Cold's brother, but it's like I did know that because they were in the Flash TV show, like the one with Grant Gustin on the CW. And if I recall, didn't didn't Golden Glider and Cisco have a thing? I feel like they did, right? Am I just completely misremembering that? But yeah, I just like didn't make that connection, even though it was already technically somewhere in my brain. I just didn't have access to the information. Um, but yeah, it was super interesting hearing like learning about Golden Glider's backstory. Also, Bane time travels in a freaking time traveling toilet. It's actually I do really like that. They're kind of like they're giving Noonan just like a mysterious backstory. I wonder if we're ever gonna find out like if he was some kind of supervillain in the past at some point. If he has like a I don't know if he has like a super interesting backstory. Maybe he was I feel like at some point we're gonna find out that he had like a relationship with Lex Luthor or something weird like that. Because he just has like a bunch. He has an aura around him, and they're clearly building up some kind of backstory to him. So I am also interested to see what happens with him. But yeah, Bane time traveling back to the 80s. Honestly, my favorite joke of the season so far, I think, or like set of jokes, is just him commenting on uh how much less safe it was back in the 80s. Like the joke where he's like talking about the casual sexism or whatever. I thought was very funny. Like again, Bane humor just doesn't get old. It hasn't for like 4 seasons of Harley Quinn, and still going strong in Kite Man. Um, but yeah, we meet Golden Glider's parents, and they're like shitty parents. You know, basic backstory for troubled characters. Not at all surprising. Bane falls for Golden Glider's mom. That of course causes him to want to change the past, even though it's against what Noonan advised. But time travel shenanigans. You gotta have idiot characters that that want to change the past regardless of the consequences. And yeah, so they end up saving Golden Glider's mom, but not her dad, which she doesn't really seem to care about. But what she doesn't realize is that even though she saved her mom's still an asshole. You know, it's not just her dad because she just abandons her children. Uh, so I guess this is like one of those time travel stories where it's like you no matter what you do to change the past, it's like the future or like their fixed events in time that are just kind of inevitable. I guess that's kind of an angle that they're going on with the time travel story here. But yeah, it does also seem like we're gonna pick this up in the next episode because there's like an ending stinger where we see Golden Glider's mom in the present day, and she gets like gassed by somebody. It kind of seems like it might be no, it wouldn't be Joker gas because if it was Joker gas, then she would have started laughing. So some kind of villain is going after her mom, um, and I'm assuming we're gonna pick it up in the next episode. But yeah, so we'll see if it does end up being one of those things where it's like there are fixed moments in time where that you can't change, and I wonder if like the ramifications are gonna make it be so that Golden Glider has to go back in time and keep both of her parents dead or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, overall, really entertaining episode. Yeah, again, best one of the season, I think. And yeah, hopefully Kite Man can keep up this pace because I really, really enjoyed it. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.